Hello everybody. Happy Monday, America. Hi, I'm Rob the Accountant. I like to help people build companies while finding solutions to problems that may come your way. Have a question? Drop by robtheaccountant.com and hit me up with the email on that site. It is a little breezy here today. The skies are gray, but we're up, we're optimistic, and we're happy. So, what are we going to do today for you to make sure that tomorrow your life becomes a little bit better? So, one of the things I think I want to help people do is that um, sometimes there's this requirement in life that you need a DBA, doing business as. And basically what a DBA is it's just a form that you file usually at your county. And what it allows you to do is it allows you to mask your name and really your social security number so that when you go to the IRS you can give them a name and then give you an EIN, which is a little bit different than always putting your social security number out to the whole world. So, but putting your whole social security number out to the world is already there. Your phone, everything has everything anyways. So fundamentally you could start without having a DBA. You know, you don't have to have a separate bank account until you actually have money that you've made. So what's more important is for you to come up with the idea, find out if it's workable, put it together, see if you can sell it to some people. And then if you can do that, then you move forward with the rest of the process. And from a tax advantage, just generally under 100,000, it's just a little bit better for you to be at the DBA level because through the self-employment tax, you're still going to help fund your Social Security. There's still going to be things that you're paying for that are going to help your retirement. Whereas if you went to a corporation or partnership, you're going to have to set up those things like you would if you were an employee and you were electing coverage through a 401k or some type of benefit plan. So I just want people to know that you can get started whenever. You know, I said before I've got some screen printing equipment on sale at Craigslist. It's not up for delivery, it's not up for shipping, but you have to take steps to start something. And if you buy something, then we can write it off, we can depreciate it, we can see if it works for you, and if it doesn't work for you, then we can sell it back to the market and we can offset what the differences are. But to sit every week, Monday morning, get up, run in, grab your coffee after you've had a really enjoyable weekend, unless you're making a ton of money, there's got to be something in your life that you like that other people will also like and will buy from you. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about real quick is really just a diversion here. It's more on the consumer level. And most of my situation and what I do for a living is business to business and taking consumers to business. But one of the articles I read today, and I don't have the source in front of me, but I will tell you that your auto insurance, yeah, you have an auto insurance score. It's been there for a while. Our firm has a PNC agency, but we do not meet the production requirements of a lot of the auto carriers, and it's really not our market, so we're not selling auto insurance. But you do have an auto score, and it's based on your driving. You say, well, how do they come up with my driving? Well, for a lot of us, we've put those fobs or those OCD readers in our car so that our insurance company can track us. But what other people are also forgetting, and I think is really important, is that when you download like your insurance app and you don't shut it off or you force stop it, as you're driving down the road, it's recording everything. And the question is it recording when you're making text and you're driving? Is it recording while you're talking and driving? You know, we're all so quick to download these apps. We're so quick to want privacy. We want all this stuff, but we don't ask the basic questions. What's this app keeping track of on my life, and who is it sending it to? And I think that's just a really good question if you care about privacy. If you don't care about privacy, you're somebody who probably pays with your phone, and everywhere you go, your phone is right there, QRC codes, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that too. There's a sense of security and comfortability with that. But I'm still an old school guy. I like my money locked up in a separate account. I like to know when I'm paying for stuff. I don't like things on auto draft. But I also hate apps. And sometimes when I look at my phones, even the Android, I just don't know what 50 or 60 of these apps are doing other than taking my data and making me pay for stuff that is basically feeding information to them that they're going to turn around and sell back to me. So it's a beautiful day still. I'm going to get in the habit of doing these Happy Monday Americas every Monday. I'm going to try. This is just my little new thing here. I like it. I want to talk to you folks, keep some ideas in front of you, and just show you that there are different paths in the world. And, taking out, I think, I'm not a big Elon Musk fan. Everybody knows this. But he did some things right. When he bought his rockets, which he didn't buy his rockets, he was going to get robbed. And they said, well, we're going to charge you X for each rocket. And he said, well, I could build them cheaper. And he bought all the scientists that he was looking at. So the other thing that I think is really practical, and I don't know why a foreigner has to say it for it to mean anything in America, but here, the government will give you $150,000 for student loans, but they won't give you a $10,000 business loan. And I think that's the real question, because if everybody had a choice of $100,000 in loans over 4 years, or a $10,000 business loan every 4 years, so you got 40 versus 100, and one's going to generate revenue for you today, then we should really be asking the government, why are they so quick to saddle you in debt and make you an indentured servant through the colleges? When, interesting fact, folks, Abraham Lincoln, one of our greatest presidents, I believe, he was a lawyer by the age of 20, and I don't know if he was a governor or something, but I think it's a South Carolina governor, one of our South Carolina governors. He was a lawyer and a governor by the time he was 22 years old. And so it's not that us as humans, we don't have the ability to possess massive amounts of information streams very quickly. It's just that there's a system in place that wants to take all your effort to educate you on that. So if you just start looking at those things, and sometimes in my world, what I always tell folks is, stop being so cheap. You worry so much about spending money that you buy things that are inefficient relative to what you're seeking. So, for example, I'll give you a classic one. Everyone buys the cheapest dish soap in the world. Dawn has actually helped clean up oil spills on the roads of America. It is the best detergent there is. I'm sorry, there's just no question about it. I should get paid for Dawn. Dawn, you should send me some money. But anyways, Dawn is the best detergent in the world, right? And it takes a lot of us buying all this other cheap crap and using half the bottle to figure it out. Now, laundry detergent, that's a totally different subject, so I don't have any opinion on that. But all I want to say to you, all I want to say to America is wake up, do what you're doing, and see if you can put another plan in place to try to make it so that one day you can get off of this treadmill, right? And you can just start focusing on you, and then you can hire guys like me to actually help you go out and hire more people that can actually help you become rich, like all the people you want to be like. Sometimes it's really funny that the way that we view the wealthy people as being, overly smart. The only person me personally, actually put in that realm is Warren Buffett and Charlie Baker. I think Warren Buffett's 92, Charlie Baker just died at 99. And those two are the quintessential pair of what excellence looks like. Educational excellence, business excellence, life excellence, and neither of them are so proud with all their money and so arrogant that they're not willing to still learn something. So I want to thank a guy named Phil, because I was at a job site the other day with my son, and Phil is 82 years old, and he's an amateur radio enthusiast, and I think he actually makes some money in that field. But you know what Phil said to me, and I'm going to leave this with all of you. Phil said, I'm 82 years old, and I've learned a lot in my life. I'm 82 years old, and I've learned a lot in my life. And I said, you know what, Phil, that is awesome, because most people will tell you, I'm 82 years old, and this is what I know. But we're humans, people. We're small. We're all going to die. It's a very small planet. And so really, in my world, there's really no one, including Donald Trump, where you can get to the point where you could possibly know everything. And even if you know everything you think you need to know, it's probably this much out of the whole world. I'm Rob the Accountant. I like to help people build companies while finding solutions to problems that may come your way. Have a question? Stop by us, robtheaccountant.com, and use the email on that site to drop me a line. I'll try to get back to you. And also, have a happy week. Have a happy week. Have a happy Monday, America. And I look forward to talking to you either this week again or for sure next Monday. Talk to you soon.